One Minecraft day typically doesn't sound like a lot of time, but if you were to do that every day for an entire year, now that's something that's worth talking about. And in this world, we are on day 218 of my challenge where I'm playing one Minecraft day every day for an entire year. And I need to complete this lighthouse build. First things first, we gotta fix that flag. It's not looking too good. I got a block sitting out there that shouldn't be there out there as well. But before we get into that, let's head over to our starter village over here, which is not much of a starter village. It's kind of become our starter base just because we moved on over to that island for the time being, but we'll be back here eventually. But I just want to mention that we are grabbing one melon for every subscriber gained throughout this series, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. And also, you can get on the wall of subscribers like my friend right here, the great John 123 X5. Oh, well, that's all we're fitting. So welcome to the wall, my friend. If you want to get on that wall, it's simple. Hit that subscribe button, and if you want to boost your chances, drop a like, hype the video, subscribe obviously, and then leave a comment letting me know you did so, and that'll give you the best chances of getting on that wall. Let's knock this tree down. Let's head over there. Let's try and finish this lighthouse build, but before I do that, I think we should get a little bit more mending, and then also we got to think about what build is coming next. You know, we got a lot of ideas flowing lately, and you know, always feel free to leave your ideas in the comments. I read all the comments, so don't worry. If you got a good idea, I'll make sure to get to it. And we have a very limited amount of time, obviously, with just 20 minutes, but we make it work, obviously. As you could see, I mean, we've gotten through a lot of different projects throughout this journey, and it's not done yet. But let's go ahead, get up here, fix this flag up quite a bit, and get right to work. And I think we can build up right here with our scaffolding. Head on up, and then probably going to take down this entire flag from what we have right now, because I'm not really loving this, honestly. I think it's a good idea, but we're gonna fix it up. And then once this flag is fixed, we got a few more things to detail up on this lighthouse, and then this build is going to basically be complete in a sense. Obviously we'll have to do the interior as well, but if I could complete this build by the end of the day and maybe think about the next build a little bit and get some good ideas from you all in the comments, then I think today is a pretty successful day. And going back to it too, like this one day challenge, I talk about it a lot. I mean, obviously I do it every day, so I'm gonna be talking about it a lot, but it's really crazy because like every single day I load this up, I'm like, I got a good amount done today, but I really didn't get that much done today. And then it just stacks and it stacks and it stacks. And I go back and watch my videos from, I don't know, 200 days ago, or even like less than that. If I go back like 100 days, I'm like, wow, like this is what this world looked like 100 days ago. Like, it's insane. I honestly can't believe it every single time I look back on it. And it's just crazy to think like the progress that we've made with only 20 minutes. Like it shows you that, like, I mean, at least the theory with starting this challenge is kind of correct in a sense, where it's like if you just stack days and just put in that little bit of time every day, you start to build something. And I gotta go get a little bit more deep slate because I want to use more deep slate walls for this flagpole. I think the fences were kind of throwing me off a little bit. I didn't love the look of those fences, and they kind of matched like the fences around the lighthouse. So we're gonna go get some more deep slate for the time being. There's a lot of mobs down here. All right, we're just gonna fly on by, and we're just gonna grab some of this stuff, and we're gonna be right on out of here. Don't you guys worry, you don't gotta bother us today. But as I was saying, you know, it's okay. Don't mind if I do. All right. I'm not X-raying. I mean, you see everything I'm seeing. I promise, admins, I'm not X-raying. throw that in a YouTube short. But that's crazy actually. But with this 1-day challenge, you know, like, I plan on obviously doing the 365 days. I've talked about doing more. I've talked about doing 1,000 days, and I really am interested in doing a 1,000-day challenge. But here's my thing. If I do a 1,000-day challenge on this world, would it be crazy to be doing a different challenge at the same time? Like, is that crazy talk? Like, to have 2 different worlds going? Like, is that confusing? Because I think about this a lot. You know, like, I'd love to keep this going for 1,000 days, but at the same time, like, I want to upload other content as well and get to some other challenges that I planned on doing myself. And I'm not sure, like, you know, but you guys have been the best reference for me throughout this journey, so I always ask all of you, you know, what do you think of that? Is that crazy talk? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. And let's go ahead, make some more of this deep slate tile. And then we're not gonna need too many of these fences, just a few. I could have grabbed a little more yesterday. That would have saved me some time here, but nevertheless, we're back here. We're ready to throw this flag up and make it actually look good this time. A little parkour. Okay. So I want probably the flag to start there, I'm thinking. So let's just plan it out as we're doing this. And we're gonna go 4 up. And then we're gonna throw the lantern on top of here. And now we can make this flag look nice. If I can reach. Should be able to reach down here. Perfect. Get rid of that. Okay. And we're gonna need the white wool as well, or the red wool as well here. And I think what we're gonna do is something like, do we leave that? I think we leave that. Gonna bring this down one here, and then bring this around the back. I think this should look a little bit better, but we shall see. As I was saying, maybe we trim this down a little more. Let's take a look with our FreeCam mod installed. See, that looks much better. That looks more like a flag to me. I think I don't need to bulk it out anymore. I think that looks good. That's kind of what I was going for yesterday and couldn't really figure out before the time ended, but that does the job for me. Now look at our lighthouse build. Let's just take a second while it's dark out too, just to appreciate what we've been able to put up in probably, I don't know, what is that, the last week or two? Probably 2 weeks. I don't know. I think this build probably took about 10 days, but I still have a few more details I want to add to. Oh no, we're getting swarmed. We're getting swarmed. Okay, let's go reset our sleep timer. We have not slept throughout this challenge. But also, subscribe for a melon. Why not? I don't see the harm in doing that, you know. Subscribing costs nothing. Helps the channel. Helps us get out to more people who want to see this kind of content. And greatly appreciated, by the way. But I love the interior of this house as well. This came out really good. I really do enjoy this. It feels nice and cozy in here. Probably one of the more cozy houses I've ever built in my Minecraft career. And I say that about a lot of these builds, but I've been working on my building here, and I've been getting better at building and everything else in this game throughout this 365-day challenge. You know, it hasn't just been see what I can get done. It's also been a lot of, oh my, see how much I could get better, you know, at PvP too. Sorry about that. But I haven't really gotten much better at PvP. And I do want to go on some PvP challenges. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Everybody, if you're a loyal subscriber and you want to see me get on like a Sword 4000 video, go comment on like a Sword 4000 video. Tell him he needs to get me in a challenge, because I need someone to carry me through. Or maybe I need a trainer. Maybe I could use a trainer, you know. If I could get somebody to train me at PvP, that'd be cool too. I also want to do, I would love to do like one of those like Mr. Beast or Carl challenges too. That's like a dream, you know. That's like, for me, like I set like a list of goals. Like that's like on the list of goals, but it's deep down on the list of goals. I don't plan on obviously getting on one of those challenges anytime soon. But I think that would be really cool. That would Oh my, that would make this feel much more real, and also like I would just love that. I mean, those challenges are so fun. It looks cool. I'd enjoy something like that a lot. So let's get on one of those challenges. Let's do our best. You know, maybe not by the end of this year, maybe by the end of next year, maybe by the end of the 1,000-day challenge if we do that. I mean, come on, Mr. Beast. Who else is playing Minecraft every day for a year, if not more? I don't know if you got anybody else on that list. And you know, if you want, I'll play in a Mr. Beast video for 1,000 days straight. You know, obviously we're gonna need a little bit of a prize pool there, but that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty sick. And I think we could do it by the end of our YouTube career. That's our goal. And I don't know how long this YouTube career is gonna last. It probably lasts a long time. You know, I plan on doing this thing. I'm committed to it. So we're not going anywhere anytime soon. You guys do not have to worry about that. And I was thinking about throwing lanterns on there, but do we really need more light? I mean, we got a giant lighthouse. Let's just take a look. See if we like those fences up there. Oh yeah, I like those fences a lot. They add a little bit to it. Make the build look a little nicer. I was not loving the light at first, but with those fences added, I think it looks a little nicer. And I'm trying to think, what else can we add detail-wise on this build? Oh, I need water. Sorry. My mouth is dry today. Alright, break's over. No messing around. What else can we add to this build? I feel like it's kind of complete. I think I'm gonna call it complete there. I mean, I guess we could add a few lanterns here and there, but I don't think it needs any more light. I think it looks good. So let's take these down. Take these down, and I think honestly, while we wait for a plan on the next build, I think obviously I'm gonna build like a small dock around here as well. So like that's in the cards too for the plans. But I want to do this interior because I've been ignoring some interiors here and there, and I don't want to ignore this interior. I feel like this one, it's gonna be well worth my time to build it. So let's go ahead and build it out. Let's probably go with I'm thinking just dark oak slabs on the bottom. I think this will look nice. This will be our floor, and then we're gonna do a bit of a spiral staircase, and probably out of spruce. I'm thinking I'm gonna go with spruce just to get a little differentiation between the two woods, you know. So let's go ahead, let's make ourselves a few more slabs, and then let's turn some of this into planks and get an idea of what we're working with. See if we like the color scheme. See if we like how it comes out a little bit. And I also got to make sure, okay, this should be well lit enough with those lanterns outside those windows. We got to get those windows covered, you know. We got to get actual glass on those windows as well. And I think I'm just gonna go with regular glass paints. I'm not gonna use the white stained glass for those, but we'll have to see. I think regular glass paints will do the job there, just because there's no glowstone behind it like the roof has. Well, let's get a door on this. We should probably get a door on this. Do that. And I think we're gonna throw the door. I think we're gonna throw the door right there. That looks good. And also, we're going to need, I think, spruce planks there. That looks good, I think. I'm liking that. And I think that should be, do I want this there? No, that's not working. That's not doing it. I think a spruce stair right there would look nice. Something simple, but adds to the effect. And that looks good. That's a nice little entryway right there. Head on in here, we got this, and now we got to build a nice spiral staircase all the way going up to the top. And we're gonna do that using spruce slabs, I believe. Let's just kind of clear out some of this junk we got in the inventory. We don't need like all of this garbage. Get rid of this cobblestone too, we don't need that. Give us a little space to work with here. And let's craft ourselves a ton of slabs. I want to do this all the way around. And I'm thinking something like this, kind of going around town. I think that should look pretty good. Kind of spiraling around with this curve right here. something like that. Does that work? That should work pretty good. And then also I'm gonna need like a little ledge here. So I was thinking, does that work? Like something like that? That kind of does the job, I think. But it's not gonna work for the corners. See, that's the problem with trapdoors. If I put a trapdoor here, I cannot put a trapdoor there. So that's the tough part about using trapdoors for something like this. I'm trying to think what would look better as a railing here. I'll let you guys in the comments decide it. I'm not going to work on the railing today, but we'll try and think of an idea for tomorrow, just because I don't want to waste too much time testing here when I can think of that not on stream. Well, not stream, but you know what I mean. What are we on? We're not on stream. We're on live video. How exactly? I mean, it's an upload, but it's kind of a stream in a sense. But you know what I mean. And then for the windows as well, that's going to be tough to work around. We're just gonna have to go right over it, I guess. You know, it does the job. I mean, you could still see through the window. You could see the ocean as you're walking up. Look at that. That's a nice little shaded ocean with these shaders. And if you're wondering, I'm using complementary Unbound shaders. I've mentioned it a few times in the past, and I do have the download for my specific settings available for free in my Patreon. Link in the description, link in the bio. So check that out if you're interested, as well as my mod pack and the world download for free as well. So join the Patreon, you know, it's free, of no charge. You know, obviously I'll probably end up throwing more world downloads once we get into other challenges and everything in there, but for now, free of charge. Everybody can play on this world if you're interested. And I think that'd be a really cool thing to see somebody else playing on this world and maybe doing the same thing, like a one-day challenge kind of thing. And of course, our windows gotta line up just one away right here. Like, it couldn't really couldn't work out perfectly if I just started that staircase one further away. And I guess it would have messed up some other windows here and there, but that's okay. Not too worried about something like that. Okay, so let's go get some glass as well so we can fill out these windows, and then let's get some more slabs and try and finish this staircase for the time being. And now that I think of it, like, the staircase is going to go up, but you can't really get to the platform up top. We'll have to figure out a way to work that in. Glass panes, I think that should be enough, but let's just get a little more just in case it's not. Throw those back, and then get ourselves some more slabs, and I think that should definitely be enough slabs. We're gonna need more fireworks soon enough. I'm loving the look of our lighthouse, though. Like, with that fog, like, that looked pretty cool. Flying over to it like that, that was a pretty sick kind of view right there. But look at this, we could just head on right into this window opening right here. Let's build this window out, and then let's go all the way around. Make sure we get all the windows filled out. Right here, there, and then this one as well. Can we reach that? Perfect. And that looks good. I like that. Nice simple design, but effective. Right here as well. I do like these window designs. So these tall, like 3-block tall windows right here. I've never really done something like that in any of my builds in the past, so that's pretty cool. Like I said, I'm trying to get better here for all of you and for myself. You know, I don't want to throw any of these builds out and say I'm not proud of them. And I say that a lot, but I really do mean it. So let's go ahead, build all the way to the top, and we are going to basically get this done perfectly in time if we go just a little quicker. And this actually doesn't fit right there, but that's okay. Nobody's got to know. All right. Well, that is going to be tough to work out here. Can we get up here? We can't get up there. Well, we're just gonna have to cheat right there. But then if I throw an extra block, it doesn't look perfect. Like, you know what I mean? So it's not going to be functional. Oh, that's the light. Yeah, so this staircase is completely not functional for any reason at the moment. So maybe we just make a room up here. I think a room would probably work best here rather than just making it a staircase to nowhere. Like maybe we just let's just platform this all off. And we are out of time as well, but we're gonna build a little platform here, maybe like a lighthouse headquarters with like a room and everything. If you made it this far in the video, comment room, because that's what we're working on next. And also make sure to like, hype, subscribe, leave a comment letting me know you did so if you want to get on that wall. And shout me out on Mr. Beast, get me on a Mr. Beast challenge. I'll see you tomorrow for day 219.